So the international break has come and gone, and La Liga returns with Zinedine Zidane in charge of Los Blancos. We'll talk about that and much more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 29 in the 2018-2019 La Liga season, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rovers related, woo, football related, we're going to all here under one roof. Now, before we jump into match day number 29, we're going to take it all the way back to match day number 28 before the international break and look at my predictions and the results. See how many I got right. And of course, how many we got wrong, boys and girls. So kicking it off, it was Real Sociedad taking on Levante. Ended up as a 1-1 draw. And I actually saw it as a 2-1 win in favour of Sociedad. So I got that one absolutely wrong. Also on the same weekend, Huesca took on Alavés. And Alavés picking up a big fat 3-1 win. I actually saw this as a 2-2 draw, folks. Got that one wrong as well. Real Madrid, under the managerialship of Zizi, took on Celta Vigo, and they bounced back to winning ways. 2-0 win to give themselves some hope of maybe getting into the second spot. I think first spot is done and dusted. I actually saw it as a 3-0 win, and I actually had that prediction with the old guy, Santiago, in charge. So this new prediction, or the next prediction for Real Madrid, will be with Zizi in charge. Atletico Bilbao took on Atletico Madrid, and they picked up a bit of a surprise. 2-0 win for Atletico Bilbao over Madrid. I actually saw it as a 2-0 win going the other way. So as you can see, not the great start to the weekend. Leganés took on Girona. Leganés over in 14th spot. Another loss for them as Girona tried to push up into the top 10, but a little bit farther off. I actually saw this as a 1-1 draw. Eibar took on Valladolid this weekend, or last weekend, and they lost. Valladolid picking up a big fat 2-1 away win, and I actually saw this going in favour of Eibar. So there's a lot of away wins last weekend. Espanyol took on Sevilla, and that ended up as another away win, 1-0 win to Sevilla. I actually saw this as a 2-2 draw. Golly, not the weekend for me over in Spain. Valencia took on Getafe, and that ended all square 0-0, and I actually saw this go in favour of Getafe 2-1. Villarreal took on Vallecano, and that ended as a 3-1 win in favour of Villarreal. Here we go, boys. 1-0 win in favour of Villarreal. So I got the right result on the end on that one. And finally, Real Betis took on Barcelona. No brainer here. 4-1 win for Barcelona. Actually ended up as a 3-1 win. Or the other way around. It was a 4-1 win. I actually predicted it as a 3-1 win, if you catch my drift. Anyway, let's kick it on further to this weekend's action. So kicking on further to this weekend's action, Girona will take on Athletic Bilbao. Now, Girona coming to this match in 12th spot, losing just 2 out of the past 6 games up against a Bilbao side who are 9th in the table now, lost 1 of the past 6. I'm going with a 2-0 win, though, in favour of Girona to get themselves back to winning ways, and that win could see them leapfrog Bilbao into 9th spot, but we'll have to wait and see. Getafe will take on Leganés this weekend. Getafe are all the way up in 4th spot. Champions League football, boys, unbeaten in at least 6 games. It could go even further than that. Up against the Leganés side, who are in 14th spot, losing the past 2. It's going to go in favour of Getafe, 2-1 win to keep themselves their Champions League dreams alive. Barcelona will take on Espanyol. Barcelona winning their 5 on the spin up against the Espanyol side, who are now in 13th spot. Just lost the 1 in the past 6, but only win 2 out of the past 6. 3-0 win, comfortable 3-0 win for Barcelona. In the end, Celta Vigo will take on Villarreal. Now, Celta Vigo, they're in the relegation zone now, 18th spot for them. Only drawing 1 at the past 6 and losing the other 5. So it's not good times for them. Villarreal, though, on the other hand, just above them. 4 points clear, winning the past 2. But I'm going to go with a Celta Vigo 3-1 win to give themselves some hope of getting out of that drop zone. Alavés also taking on Atletico Madrid. Tough one, this one. Alavés are in, where are they? They're 5th spot. Atletico Madrid are in 2nd. Obviously, losing 2 at the past 6, though, for Madrid. Alavés on the flip side, unbeaten in at least 6 games. I'm calling it a draw, folks. 1-1 draw. Hopefully that will come true. And then big result that'll be for Alavés. Meanwhile, Levante in 15th spot will take on Eibar in 11th spot. There's actually just 4 points separating these two sides. Levante they've only won 1 in the past 6 though, so it's difficult form for them up against Eibar side who've also won 1 in 6, but there's a lot of draws in there. I actually see this as a 2-0 win in favour of the home side Levante to give themselves a boost, and that win could push them into 12th spot. Vallecano will take on Real Betis this weekend. Betis are in upper to 8th. Vallecano are in 19th spot, and they look doomed at the moment. Just 1 point off the bottom. I actually see this going in favour of Betis, 2-1 win, and that win could push them close to European action and possibly leapfrog Valencia in 7th spot. Speaking of Valencia, they take on Sevilla over in Seville. Difficult one. This one, 6 against 7, 3 points separate the two sides. Possible that Valencia could jump leapfrog Sevilla into those European or Europa League spots. For me, though, I'm going to stick with Sevilla with a 3-2 win over Valencia. Sevilla's last few results are not great, but they have 1-2 on the spin. But before that was 3 defeats on the trot. So it's indifferent. Valencia on the flip side are unbeaten in 6. But there's a lot of draws in there, so I'm just edging it for Sevilla. Valladolid will take on Sociedad this weekend. Valladolid are in 16th spot. Sociedad are in 10th. A win for Sociedad could see them go into 8th spot. However, they've not won in a while. At least 4 games without a win. Tough one, this one, but I am still going to side with Sociedad. A 3-1 win to give themselves a boost up the table. Meanwhile, ZZ's Real Madrid take on Huesca. Huesca are bottom. Real Madrid are 3rd. It's back at the Bernabeu, so realistically, it should be a stone cold 4-1 win at least for Real Madrid as they try and get back their season back on track and possibly go into 2nd spot. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rovers related, football related. We're going to all here under one roof. And while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section down below to see what you think will happen this weekend. Match day number 39 or 29 in the old La Liga. And then we'll do it all again next week. I think there is no more international breaks to separate the seasons. It is all the way downhill now, boys and girls. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. Back this time next week for some more predictions. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.